Well, high school sports playoffs are here. Sectional semis in softball, 2 steps from state. How about D1? Green Bay, PRE, BLA up 5-0 already on West De Pere after 1. The Phantoms trying to claw back. Mallory DeMullen, opposite field, extra bases. Brooke Shoemaker scores on the RBI triple. It's 5-1, fired up. But Preble's Hannah Van Hayden puts a charge into one. It's gone. A 2-run homer to make it 7-1. Preble loving it and celebrating at home plate. 7-run lead in the 5th. Camille Conkle conquers. Base hit, scores a pair with her 1 run away from the mercy rule. And Maya Darmawan puts it in play. Everyone's safe. The clinching run scores, and Preble wins it in 5, 12-2. In Division 2, top seed Denmark hosting Kewaskum. The Vikings already with a 2-zip lead in 3rd, and Maggie Frank, let's be frank, that one took a weird hop, and Hazel Fields is going to come around and score. It is 3-0 Vikings. Then a productive out for Addison Pinchert. Fielder's choice, that'll score Morgan Schrader, great name, 4-0 Denmark. Top of the 6th, Kylie Baca. It's Baca, and it's gone. Kewaskum closing a little bit with a solo homer, 2-run game, but the Vikings with a change in the center circle. A pair of runners on for Kewaskum, but Frank finishes off the frame with a strikeout. Denmark moving on to face FVL for the sectional title with a 4-2 win. How about D1 regionals in girls soccer? De Pere home against PRE, BLE. Early stages, pressure from the Redbirds. Adaya Rezacek. Oh, ricochets off the crossbar. The header, no, off the crossbar for Haley Hendricks. They finally clear and avert disaster. We stay scoreless after all that. 22nd minute, played forward by Rezacek. Alexis Spaeth controls, gets it to a right foot, upper 90s. It's 1-0 De Pere. What a strike. But the final 2 minutes of the first half, after control all half by De Pere, a rebound and goal. Only chance of the half. Samantha Thompson stashes it. We're tied at the break as the Hornets sting. But in the end, a great day to be a Redbird. 4-1.